Hello, my friends. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about cooperation and connectedness. A virus that just shut down the entire world, and let's pause for a moment and think about how monumentally significant that truly is. Shut down the entire world. Well, we don't know exactly how the pandemic started, but it appears to be due to an animal virus being passed to a human. That's probably old news to you at this point. I don't pretend to know all the techniques required for safe handling of animals. That's not my area of expertise. But it seems to me this is a problem that keeps happening. We've seen this kind of thing before, multiple times in fact, which is an indication that we need to take a serious look at the system behind the process. And I think this brings us back to the topic of cooperation. Because it's clearly in the interest of our entire planet to share whatever we all know about how to interact with animals more safely. The World Economic Forum reports that animals are the source of over 70% of new infectious diseases in humans. Apparently, there are 1.7 million animal viruses that could potentially infect people. We know how to take better care of the other species we share this planet with. And now, we also know we need to. Almost a decade ago, in my book, Igniting the Invisible Tribe, I called out connectedness as an essential ingredient for the organization of the future. Now, this word can maybe sound rather pedestrian, but I think our current situation is showing us in real time that this idea is more important than ever. So when I say connectedness, what I mean is that what I do truly impacts you, no matter where the two of us are positioned on the globe. And the fact that this is true should now be crystal clear. But connectedness also means that we understand that now is connected to next, that today is connected to tomorrow. What we do in this moment creates the future of our next moment. There are investments we can and must make as a species to prevent this kind of virus transfer from happening again. Why wouldn't we work together to ensure healthy and humane treatment of animals everywhere in the world? In light of what just happened, wouldn't the crazy thing be to not do this? Well, yes and no. Of course, ideologically, it would be crazy to not work together to fix these systems. But practically, I'm afraid it's a whole different game. To actually do this, we would need an entirely different organizing story than the one we currently have. You see, many of the organizing principles we use to coordinate the way we live and work throughout the world have strong isolationist tendencies. We see this in the nationalist and populist political movements that have emerged around the world in the last few years. And our separateness, not connectedness, is further reinforced by the undercurrent of competition that runs underneath nearly every business on Earth. We're incentivizing ourselves to win in a world of finite resources, which means there's almost always a loser. It doesn't have to be this way, but we'd have to redefine the rules of our game. Thus, a new organizing story for humanity. What if, instead of celebrating corporate champions and self-made men and the ultra-wealthy, we celebrated things like discovery and exploration? What if we measured ourselves on how much human thriving we could create for each other? All this is already happening. I just want to see it happen faster. Humans naturally move towards our picture of the future. So the more of us that can adopt this mindset, the more rapidly we can create it. See you next time.